Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a Scrum Master. Today I will share a model that is known as IKIGAI, and please note the ampersands, because if you dive into what IKIGAI actually is, this is not it. This is very much a Western adaptation of IKIGAI that originates from Japan. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. Back to this westernized IKIGAI. It's also a bit back to this famous quote, right? With all models are wrong, but some of them are useful. And I think the same goes for this. The idea with IKIGAI is, in this version, is to help us realize what is our IKIGAI. Where is it that it makes sense for us, both money-wise, what it gives us passion, what do we love, what are we good at. So we have these four things. So we have the things that we love to do. It can be knitting, it can be drawing, it can be programming, it can be facilitating. We have what the world needs. Do we need people to knit? Do we need people to make weapons? Do we need people to bake bread? And also what we can be paid for. So what we love and what we can be paid for. A lot of our hobbies are here, right? But it's definitely not all hobbies that we can be paid for. Talking of personal experience, right? I love to build Lego sets, but I'm not paid to build actual Lego sets. It's just something I do in my spare time. I love to draw as well, but I'm definitely not paid for it. And then the last thing is here, so what are we good at? We can be good at stuff that we do not love, for instance, or that we cannot be paid for. So that is this place. So the things that we are good at and the things we love, that's our passion, right? It's the things that we really like to do. And it can, for instance, be I love to watch movies. I'm also pretty good at it. Also thinking about the plot. I'm definitely not paid for it, but it's a passion of mine to watch a good movie. If it then also covers this with what we can be paid for, then we have the satisfaction but feeling of uselessness, because we can get paid for it, we're good at it, we love it, but it's not something that the world needs. And a lot of pet projects that we try to monetize end up here, right? It's not necessarily something that the world needs, it was just a good idea at the moment. If it's something that we love, and if it's something that the world needs, then we put in this mission part of it. So that is where we can really see we're making a difference, we're making the world a better place. Maybe not necessarily the world, maybe just the smaller community or the family or friends. And so I take this not necessarily as the world, but also on a smaller scale. And if we then match these three, right, then we have this delight and fullness, but no wealth. So we love to do it, we're good at it, the world craves it, but nobody's willing to pay for it. And that's how it is. Then if we match these three, then we have this excitement and complacency, but sense of uncertainty, because we're not good at it. So is this actually something for us? Are we just doing this because the world's needed, but there's probably somebody much better than us somewhere, and I do not need to learn anything new, and so on. And the same with this. Enough about that. So if we do something that the world needs, or that gives us a higher sense of purpose, it's also something that we can be paid to do. We're good at it and we love to do it. Then we have found our IKIGAI. And the IKIGAI is not a fixed thing. It will change over time, both because we develop ourselves, the world moves on, our skill set changes, it's not a fixed thing. But having this idea of what is our IKIGAI, that can help us to figure out where are we happy, where is it sustainable for us to be. And as I said again, this is a very much westernized version of IKIGAI. And I would actually recommend you to look into the real Ikigai as well. It has some pretty nice ways of thinking that we're maybe not that good at on the Western Hemisphere. But enough said. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. And then comments, questions, ideas, feedback, good introductions to Ikigai, that would be super awesome. Please leave a comment or send me a message. Have a super awesome day.